Technology is doing a great one today. So I'm having half a video. You might be wondering what the title is about. I mean, True na Your Dream This by John C. Maxwell. That's the pidgin for a question John asks in one of his books. Is it truly your dream? And I think about that when I look at the things around me and the things that I want to achieve and the things that are going on in my life, and I ask myself, is it truly my dream? And when you ask yourself, is it truly your dream? Or are you living someone else's dream? Like I know people who have had degrees in the medical science because their parents wanted them to be medical doctors or engineers or accountants, but that wasn't their dream. Are you currently, doing something just because you want to survive and it's not truly your dream, and you thought, okay, it's going to make you some money? If that's the only reason for doing what you're doing, you have to check again, because when push comes to shove, you need other things to keep your passion alive. To keep you alive. If your passion is just money, you need much more, so that may not be your dream. But another context of this is, and I give you an example, is one of the times I was leaving a job that I was doing, wonderful job as a director. I had everything, lots of figures to my name, travel the world, do what I want to do, how I want to do it, whenever, enjoying being in a room with very brilliant people, getting to meet with all sorts of people around the world, getting to also build teams within my company and other organizations. And when I thought of leaving, hello, Ezinna, thank you for coming on board. And when I thought of leaving, some people asked me, what's wrong with you? Why are you leaving? This is the dream life. This is what people look for. House, car, and everything else. Okay, now I should have been prepared. This is what people look for. House, car, and all sorts. Able to travel across the world and do what you want to do on someone else's dime. Have a lot of zeros to your name. So why are you leaving this to go train people to become entrepreneurs, go work with people to help them achieve their dream, help people go back to their original purpose where they can find fulfillment in life and find significance? Why do you want to do that? I tell you, my friend, because that is my why. That's the driving factor, to help the next person to dig deep and get back to where they need to be, so that they can be the best that they ought to be in the world, so that they can contribute their quota to the world, because the world needs people like this. I'll give you an example of a gentleman, beautiful guy. He's doing a lot of stuff, wonderful things. He's created an online group, Hypen, Highly Paid Experts. And Victor Ekobasi, this is the second year he's running this shop. He hasn't made a dime for himself. Not a dime for himself from that platform. But what keeps him going? Being able to transform lives, to add value to people, to make them know that they're valuable. Can you imagine what that is doing? The economic empowerment that that's creating. How many other lives are being affected? One person is affecting so many lives, and those other lives go affecting many more lives. Chigozie, thank you for coming on board. Now, Victor doesn't need to do what he's doing. He's okay. He's already an accomplished coach. He has lovely clients, but he's decided to do that, to add value to everyone. So if you ask him, and he recently wrote about it, it's his dream. He's keeping to it, even though some people think he's crazy. So, are you living your dream? Now your dream, true. I've been another person who you did live so. You need to live your dream, not someone else's dream. The world needs you to fulfill your destiny. We need you to fulfill destiny. And I'm here to help as much as I can. So please reach out, tag a friend, dig deep, and be sure you can answer that question. Because if you're pulling into your space to do what you need to do, and someone asks you and they're able to convince you to leave it for the status quo or for something else, then perhaps you started living someone else's dream. And you need to take a deep look at yourself. Thank you for letting me into your space. And thank you for sharing the video. You have a lovely evening. Cheers.